Just sitting out the back center. Um, had to send out a shout out to my goddess Vanta. And I just want to send a shout out to everybody that's about to come through. We about to try this again. About to try this for the government podcast again. And let's see what happens. So hopefully we can get this shit to play through. All right. Let's get it. Hold on. Let's go to the top. But the government.
Yeah. Yeah. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Tired of the praying, tired of the meditate, tired of you false prophets taken from the congregation, tired of United Nations, consular foreign relation, controlling my population. Propaganda been here for ages. Evil reptilians, calling black people simians.
My YouTube trying to act right.
Cherokee with the business.
So we don't jam until you go to work.
Middle finger up to your government.
And we still gonna play the new track.
Oh
yeah.
Democrats, Republicans, Supreme Court, some dick, EPA, FDA, FCC on that sucker shit. Control the shit on TV. The radio is the same too.
Check your email,
everybody
baby.
is fake, dude. And don't wanna hear the damn truth. That murderers, liars, thieves.
I read your mail. I was like, oh man.
They run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars,
Grand Rising,
run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Freedom is a state of mind. Taking time and redefine. Your peace of mind would be sublime, but it gotta be here. Fuck afterlife. They keep us in fear every day and night. Cops killing brothers every day and night. So I gotta live every day and night. Watching my back with this green and white. CIA, NSA, watching us every day. Social media, internet, recorded the words
you so welcome.
We're categorized in a long list. Label us terrorists. Most of y'all ain't aware of this.
So many hugs and love and positive energy.
Government shut down. Who gonna get them bucks now? Same evil blood.
I love you, Vontae.
Rockefellers, the Rothschild. Control the war on both sides. We gon' wake up and realize these are the end times. Let's destroy their enterprise. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world.
You are so beautiful.
Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world.
Oh yeah. We about to get off into some new music, y'all. It's uploading as we speak, but we're gonna get the sneak peek right now. So hopefully, looking forward to hear the new track. Oh yeah, you about to hear it now. The video is still uploading, so like it should be done before this live is over. We're gonna try this Fuck the Government podcast again. We're gonna try it again, but we're gonna rock out because I know you go to work soon, so we're gonna rock out to the new joints. Then we're gonna play Naughty, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna play the club back and twice, then we're gonna play Naughty. And then then we're gonna play the new Detroit After Dark track. You already know what it is. This Hurricane of Style Master was awesome. Gotta get all my ladies out the way. You know what the tracks for the ladies. Cause you know the Hurricane of Style Master is gonna be real crazy. I'm gonna be doing the fast flow, the slow flow, medium flow. I might have a singing track. I might have a rock track soon. Who knows? This is the Style Master album. This is not even a concept. I'm just making hits. I'm trying to make a hit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that hit. You got up early so you can chill longer. That's what's up. That's my goddess. That means I need to start around 11. I need to start around 11. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start around 11. Let's hit a new track called Club Hurricane. Welcome. Hump Day. Happy Hump Day, y'all. We in Club Hurricane. USS Hurricane.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Got that weed rolled up, pour it up the cup, get towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolled up, pour it up the cup, get towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolled up, pour it up the cup, get towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolled up, pour it up the cup, getting towed up in this motherfucking club. Rolling up a fatty. Chillin' with this baddie, going all night and I got her feeling happy. On the road again, picking up her friends. Turn the music up, now we digging in the bins. Outside the club, baby twerking in the parking lot. Baby inside the VIP where the bottles pop. On the dance floor, baby girl love the twerk a lot. Got me daydreaming, can't wait till the clothes drop. Non-stop, see the girl pop, watch it percolate and reverberate. To the beat, gotta coordinate. Pop another bottle. Chillin' with this model, baby.
I guess we got a troll in this bitch.
Going full throttle.
How to snipe this motherfucker.
Trick professional, baby girl, I'm not a rookie. Straight to the club, fuck a dinner and a movie. Baby girl, show me that she more than a groupie. We roll it up, pour it up the cup, getting towed up in this motherfucking club. We roll it up, pour it up the cup, getting towed up in this motherfucking club. We roll it up, pour it up the cup, getting towed up in this motherfucking club. We roll it up, pour it up the cup, getting towed up in this motherfucking club.
You look lovely, baby.
Sipping, living, chilling like a villain in the minute. I'ma get this to the business, then I finish. Ain't no limits to this whipping. All this money that I flipping with that hated gas. It can get up in my business. Got a bunch of women, smoking and I'm sipping. Beat banging loud, girl, I know that you feel it. DJ turn it up, got the whole club digging. Baby so fine, got my whole world spinning. See the flashing lights, baby girl looking right. Baby trucking on me, this a hell of a night. Giving her the pipe by the end of the night. Lace around my neck, girl, you know what I like. This another track. Gotta bring the party back. Up in the hood, people asking where the party at. This at my club, baby smoking on the party pack. Got a bunch of lean and some motherfucking cognac. Yeah, we roll it up, pour it up the cup, getting towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed roll it up, pour it up the cup, getting towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed roll it up, pour it up the cup, getting towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed roll it up, pour it up the cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolling up, pour it up the cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolling up, pour it up the cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolling up, pour it up the cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed
Not yet.
pour it up the cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club.
Whoever that troll was, if he come back, he getting sniped again. And you know we gotta play it again just for that bitch ass motherfucking troll come back, he getting sniped. It's a club banger. I guess they want to hear some bullshit.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Let them know.
Got that weed rolled up, pour it up the cup, get towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolled up, pour it up the cup, get towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolled up, pour it up the cup, get towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolled up, pour it up the cup, getting towed up in this motherfucking club. Rolling up a fatty. chillin' with this baddie. Going all night and I got her feeling happy. On the road again, picking up her friends. Turn the music up, now we digging in the Benz. Outside the club, baby twerking in the parking lot. Baby inside the VIP where the bottles pop. On the dance floor, baby girl love the twerk a lot. Got me daydreaming, can't wait till the clothes drop. Non-stop, see the girl pop, watch it percolate and reverberate till the beat gotta coordinate. Pop another bottle, chillin' with this model. Baby call me daddy, I'm the one she can follow. Going full throttle, all up in the pussy. Trip professional, baby girl, I'm not a rookie. Straight to the club for the dinner and the movie. Baby girl, show me that she more than the groupie. We roll it up, pour another cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club. We roll it up, pour another cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club. We roll it up, pour another cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club. We roll it up, pour another cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club. Smoking weed and sipping, living, chillin' like a villain in the minute. I'ma get this chicken business. Then I finish, ain't no limits to this whipping. All this money that I'm flipping with a hating gas, it can get up in my business. Got a bunch of women, smoking and I'm sipping. Beat banging loud, girl, I know that you feel it. DJ turn the dub, got the whole club digging. Baby so fine, got my whole world spinning. See the fashion lights, baby girl looking right. Baby trucking on me, this a hell of a night. Even though the pipe party the end of the night. Laser around my neck, girl, you know what I like. This another track. Gotta bring the party back. Up in the hood, people asking where the party at. This at my club, baby smoking on the party pack. Got a bunch of lean and some motherfucking cognac. We roll it up, pour another cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed roll it up, pour another cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking
Just
club.
got uploaded 2 minutes ago.
Pour another cup.
The video is official, Vonta.
Got that weed roll it up, pour another cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolling up, pour another cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club.
It's all good.
Pour another cup.
I've been practicing too. Hyperbolic time chamber.
Pour another cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking
And I just stepped out with the new track.
Pour another cup. Getting towed up in this motherfucking club.
Shouts out to Phenom Rogue One for the beat. I ain't know what I wanted to do to this beat. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just make a party track. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna make a party track. If any trolls come in this bitch, smite their ass. We had one motherfucker named CHS 8022. That was the first troll to snipe. I'm like, damn, like I wasn't even 10 minutes in the live. Motherfuckers coming in. Motherfuckers got no respect for the club. So we had to snipe his ass. Fuck tossing about, snipe him. Yep, definitely party vibes. Yep, exactly what I was going for. Cause I didn't know what to do. So I was like, you know what? Let me listen to this beat. Let me listen to this beat again. You know, because I'm working on 2 other tracks at the same time. This was the track that happened to get done first. And there's another track I'm experimenting with. You know, Phenom kind of had like some shit with like a rock vibe. And I think I might have to sing on that bitch. I think I might have to sing on that bitch. Like on some rock shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm experimenting with something. But let's get on to the next track that I just dropped called Detroit After Dark, because it's after dark over here. Let's get it.
Detroit After Dark.
Shouts out to Vonta. Salute Archangel. New music. Drop 2 tracks of the day. That's
Phenom
good.
Rogue One Production.
Time to make a split, got beating on the chick. She the type of girl that I love to party with. Got a nice man too, down for whatever. Time for a 3-way to make the party better. They both ladies on the bed, this I gotta see. She rolls on my dick, that's a sight to see. Other girl with my face like a motorbike. I had them ladies feeling good all through the night. Bend her ass over while her
what's up,
friend grab her
Argyle.
cheeks. Hit that dance from the back while she watching me.
Watching
With a
me.
smile on her face and her tongue out. Put it in the mouth quick, watch it go to town. They going back to Pound Town, going hardcore. She looking
playing
back
this
at
twice,
me,
too.
hit the same, give her more. Broke the bed, baby, now we fucking on the floor. Have to keep going, then I have to give her more. Detroit up the dog where my ladies at. They do the dance floor, watch her throw it back. Take it to the VIP for a private act. After that, baby, let it get inside that. Hey, it's nighttime, it's the right time. The nighttime is the right time. It's nighttime, it's the right time. It's nighttime, it's the right time. Woke up the next day, had to get fresh. Had the ladies in the shower for some hot sex. See them girls listening and they soaking wet. See them kiss each other while I hit one from the back. Now I'm headed to the store, buy a bunch of liquor. Got a bunch of weed, time to buy a bunch of swishers. Pre-game before the club, get our gigging on. After that, baby girl, time to get it on. Girl ass so soft, got me gripping on. While the best friend lips that I'm kissing on. Do my dance thing, rockin' like a hurricane. Beat it up the frame, baby, while you screaming name. Watch her be the frame while I get it from the back. After that, relax, then we run it back. Running all up in her like a running back. Detroit got the dog, she be loving that. Detroit got the dog where my ladies at. They do the dance floor, watch her throw it back. Took it to the VIP for a private act. After that, baby, let me get inside that. It's nighttime, it's the right time. 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 Detroit, that the door.
I already know about that.
They do the dance floor, watch it go with that. Take it to the VIP for a private act. After that, baby, let me get inside that. It's nighttime, it's the right time. It's nighttime, it's the right time. Nighttime, it's the right time. Nighttime, it's the right time.
One more time. You know, then we gonna play that. Then we gonna play that naughty. Yeah, we playing that twice. Fuck it, because it's all I do. All going on the Style Master album.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Time to make a split, got Biggie loaded chick. She the type of girl that I love to party with. Got a nice friend too, down for whatever. Time for a three-way to make the party better. They both ladies on the bed, this I gotta see. She both on my dick, that's a sight to see. Other girl with my face like a motorbike. I had them ladies feeling good all through the night. Bend her ass over while her friend grab her cheeks. Hit that dance from the back while she watching me. With a smile on her face and her tongue out. Put it in her mouth quick, watch it go to town. They going back to Pound Town, going hardcore. She looking back at me, hit and saying, give her more. Broke the bed, baby, now we fucking on the floor. Have to keep going, then I have to give her more. Detroit, step the dog where my ladies at. They do the dance floor, watch her throw it back. Take it to the VIP for a private act. After that, baby, let it get inside that. It's nighttime, it's the right time. The nighttime is the right time. It's nighttime, it's the right time. It's nighttime, it's the right time. Woke up the next day, had to get fresh. Had the ladies in the shower for some hot sex. See them girls listening and they soaking wet. See them kiss each other while I hit one from the back. Now I'm headed to the store, buy a bunch of liquor. Got a bunch of weed, time to buy a bunch of swishers. Pre-game before the club, get our digging on. After that, baby girl, time to get it on. Girl ass so soft, got me gripping on. While the best friend lips that I'm kissing on. Do my dance thing, rockin' like a hurricane. Beat it up the frame, baby, while you screaming name. Watch her be the friend while I get it from the back. After that, relax, then we run it back. Running all up in her like a running back. Detroit got the dog, she be loving that. Detroit got the dog where my ladies at. They do the dance floor, watch it throw it back. Took it to the VIP for a private act. After that, baby, let me get inside that. It's nighttime, it's the right time. 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 Detroit, that the dog where my ladies at. They do the dance floor, watch it throw it back. Take it to the VIP for a private act. After that, baby, let me get inside that. It's nighttime, it's the right time. It's nighttime, it's the right time. Nighttime is the right time. Nighttime is the right time.
Time to get naughty, Monster. Holla next week.
Phenom Road 1 production.
Hurricane the Style Master.
Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, yeah, she bout to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, yeah, she bout to get naughty, get naughty. Get naughty, baby girl get naughty, baby girl get naughty. Walking in the club, thank you so much love. See me on stage, turn that motherfucker up, baby girl get you low. Talking to the flow, pick it back up, baby, make that ass roll. Out of control, got me saying whoa. Baby twerking on me, girl, you know how it go. When the drop singing low, take it to the mo. Baby hop on it soon as the door close. I'm the one that you chose. Take off the clothes, pull up the camera phone, wanna see you do a pose.
Happy birthday,
Time to make a flick. Going for buzzers when I'm giving her the dick. Baby girl, you the shit. Girl, I can party with. Live a bad chick, say fire like an arsonist. Baby, this a hit. Got another party mix. Call me Santa Claus, had to put you on the naughty list. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, yeah, she bout to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, yeah, she bout to get naughty, get naughty, naughty, get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 get naughty, naughty, naughty. Giving her the business, love it when I'm in it. Bend her ass over, that's her favorite position. Give it to her raw, going in the
Thank
beat.
you, baby.
Fucking all night, we ain't about to go to sleep. Vibing to the beat, while I clap her cheeks. Baby girl skirting and she fucking up the sheets. She the beauty, I'm the beast. Eat her like a feast. Sweet cherry pie, baby, let me get a piece. Detroit after dark, did it in the park. Under the stars on the hood of a car. She adventurous, we up in the parking lot. Put up to the job, we was fucking on the clock. Day and after work, we went to the drive-in. Treated like a swimming pool, I'm about to dive in. It's a party over here, got you fucking vibing. Grab a naughty girl, yeah, I'm about to slide in. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty, get naughty.
Happy hump day.
Get naughty, 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 get naughty, naughty, naughty,
Happy.
get naughty, naughty, naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty, get naughty, 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 naughty.
You already know what it is. We're going to play it one more time, then we're going to get off into the Fun and Gummy Podcast Part 2, the redo. We do it live. And shouts out to Vonta for doing a video, making a hot video to the hot music. Hurricane the Style Master. It's going to be a great album. We got some party tracks. It's going to be some live tracks. Probably a rock track on there, bud. I can't wait to get back to the music. Let's go.
Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl,
You
love
love
it,
it,
everybody get naughty.
Love you,
Time to
baby.
have a party, time to
gotta
have
play
a
it
party.
again, you know
Baby
it.
girl, love it, and she about to get naughty, get naughty.
Get you after ready for work, baby.
Get naughty, naughty. Baby girl, get naughty, naughty. Baby girl, get naughty, 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 naughty. Walking in the club, thank you so much love. See me on stage, turn that motherfucker up. Baby girl, get you low. Talking to the flow, pick it back up, baby, make that ass roll. Out of control, got me saying roll. Baby twerking on me, girl, you know how it go. When the drop singing low, take it to the mo. Baby hop on it soon as the door close. I'm the one that you chose. Take off the clothes, pull out the camera phone. don't wanna see you do a pose, but you're too busy, yo. Time to make a flick. Going full thumbs when I'm giving her the click. Baby girl, you the shit. Girl like a party bitch. Live a bad chick, say fire like an arsonist. Baby, this a hit. Got another party mix. Call me selling cars, had to put you on the naughty list. Time they have a party. Time they have a party. Baby girl love it, yeah, she bout to get naughty. Time they have a party. Time they have a party. Baby girl love it, yeah, she bout to get naughty. Get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 naughty. Giving her the business, love it when I'm in it. Bring her ass over, that's her favorite.
It's a great night.
Give it to her raw. Going in the
My YouTube ain't fucking up.
all night, about to go to sleep. Vibing to the beat while I clap her cheeks. Baby girl spraying and she fucking up.
But most importantly,
it's
a great night because of you, Vonta.
Sweet cherry pie, baby, let me get a piece. Detroit after dark, did it in the park. Under the stars on the hood of a car. She adventurous, we up in the parking lot. Put up to the job, we was fucking on the clock. They ain't nothing word, we been to the drive-in. Treated like a swimming pool, I'm about to dive in. It's a party over here, got you fucking vibing. Grab a naughty girl, yeah, I'm about to slide in. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, yeah, she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, yeah, she about to get naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Get
you amped up for work, baby.
Get naughty, naughty.
Getting naughty before work, I love it.
Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty.
Shouts out to the lovely Vonta for doing a hot video to this. You already know what it is. It's the Fund the Government podcast. Time to get off into the music. Time to get off into the news. We're going to the UK. Hold on. Let's see if this is it.
Is classified as a non-physical reality.
No. I think we read that.
Reality they are disclosing.
No, that was last.
Starmer is hell-bent on destroying your right to a private life.
First things first, Starmer is a wanker. Hey, Mr. Prime Minister, Starmer, turn around. Yes, blam. Starmer's a wanker. Now let's go to the UK.
Within months, anyone with a smartphone.
Here we go.
Starmer is hell-bent on destroying your right to a private life. Within months, anyone with a smartphone could be subjected to state-mandated surveillance. Sir Keir Starmer is about to turn your smartphone into a government surveillance device with access to all your private messages in real time. Now, we're going to go into...
You're about to look at me. Motherfuckers looking at our messages, man. Sometimes these messages can get spicy. Y'all all in our business. Starmer is a fucking 100% wanker.
all of this information, but it's important to give you some context. This is, of course, linked to the Online Safety Act, and more in particular, it's Section 121 of the Online Safety Act, which has recently been amended. And to be honest, it's really difficult to cover this topic on the channel because there's amendments being made every month or sometimes every 3 weeks to the Online Safety Act. And every new change that comes into effect, I am honestly running out of title and thumbnail ideas at this point. But this is by far the most serious topic since the introduction of the Act altogether. Now, before we dive into the details, if you're looking for a fantastic VPN, let's continue with this video. This is the terrifying endpoint for the Online Safety Act, legislation that serves as a weapon against British citizens that was passed by the Tories and is now being enriched by Labour. Section 121 of this Orwellian Act grants Ofcom the power to compel messaging platforms like WhatsApp and iMessage to deploy a credit...
You said quick question. Yep, I just dropped the quick track. I just dropped the track called Club Hurricane and Detroit After Dark. And I think you already heard Naughty. So I just dropped 2 more tracks. Feel free to put them on your channel. And hashtag fuck YouTube for giving y'all strikes. I'm due for 2 strikes, YouTube. I'm about to make a Fuck the Government podcast. I'm about to go in on y'all. But anyway, Shouts out to y'all, lovely ladies, the goddesses. Yeah, I just dropped the track called Club Hurricane and a track called Detroit After Dark. Feel free to put it on your channel. You know, I know you probably been working. You probably scrolling through a whole bunch of music like, all right, which one is a copyrighted, which one is not? All right, get rid of that, get rid of that. Oh my God, that's my favorite. Oh no, get rid of that, get rid of that, keep that, get rid of that, keep that. You probably scrolling through a shitload of music. Or you just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna just smoke and do whatever I want. I think you go with the latter. Man, I ain't care about that shit. I'm about to smoke. You already know. Every kiss begins with K. That commercial is in my head for some reason. You already know. Yeah, sounds like it could be a dope clothing line. Hold on, wait a minute. But you say you had a quick question. What's the question? Wait, would y'all fuck with some energy doesn't lie merch? I'm trying to make some merch called Burn It Down Before 2030. Hurricane was right. The only solution is revolution. I got 3 shirts in mine already. And I know y'all have to buy my merch. It snowed finally. Oh shit, it's snowing over there. It's about to snow over here in a minute. We about to get some shit from 3 a.m. to 1 in the afternoon. It's about to get bad. So I'm on hot water duty. And I'm about to turn my heat off in about like 30 minutes. I don't even try to keep this shit on too long. I got my thermals, I got my hoodie. You know, I got the Eddie Bauer, you know, with the fur in it. So I'm good. And prepare for this goddamn storm. And then I'll probably cut my heat on probably around 3 in the morning when it starts snowing, cut it off when I wake up. You know, so I'm just trying to conserve energy and save some fucking money. I ain't trying to have a $400, $500 fucking bill. You know, my bill is like $200 right now. So I'm like, some bullshit. You know, last month it was at like $130. I was like, yes, I did it. But like it kind of got extra cold. And I ain't trying to freeze in this fucking bitch. I ain't trying to have my sister freeze in this motherfucker either. Sure, man, but I ain't like we haven't been cold before, you know, growing up homeless and shit. You know, being in the bandos and going through the tough shit. So like we haven't been cold. But at the same time, like if it's below 0, I'm turning that fucking heat on. And like if I gotta get the money, I gotta go out there and hustle and go scrape it up. I gotta go get it. You know what I'm saying? Bop, run that shit. No, I'll probably just sell a bag or something. But anyway, kid doesn't mind a few inches. How you wildin'? Wait a minute. Okay, let it snow. Or of course, about a merch. Like, all right, that was on Phenom. Phenom just sent me a message. Just wind and rain here, not too cold. I wish I was over there. Be smart about it, and it'll all work out. Yeah, of course, I buy your virtual hesitation on it. Hell yeah. Yep, then we got 3 t-shirts in mine. You already know. Now let's get back to Starmer.
Technology for scanning messages sent with end-to-end encryption. Officially, it's targeted at child sexual exploitation and abuse material and terrorism content. Now, to give you an understanding of how this works is essentially on WhatsApp, when you send a message to someone, it's encrypted. So any third parties can't view it. The idea is you send that message and then the person on the receiving end can decrypt that message automatically, all happens behind the scenes, and they can view the message that you've sent them. Now, what would actually happen in this instance is that your messages would still be encrypted, but when you send that message, it's scanned first, then sent through encryption. So whilst the encryption may serve a purpose if, I don't know, someone tries to log into your WhatsApp account from another device, in reality, it's absolutely pointless because governments would still be able to access those messages, those images, and whatever else you may be sending. Now, of course, when it comes to stopping terrorism, child exploitation, all of this stuff, I think we're all on board with that. But a byproduct of that is that every single messages will be managed, stored, and viewed in a database, which of course presents many, many inherent risks for all of us.
Stop looking at our messages, Starmer. I'm trying to talk to my lady and you want to go through our messages. You fucking wanker. Fuck. She be getting spicy and you want to look at my shit. Fuck wank, man. Fuck that nigga. Fuck Starmer, dog. Looking at our messages and shit. Because y'all looking for a predator. How about y'all look for the real fucking criminals instead of turning every citizen into a criminal until you find one? That shit don't make no goddamn sense. Everybody is guilty until proven innocent. Not to mention AI is fucking up people's facial recognition. So you could be getting the wrong guy. Y'all locking up old ladies for Facebook posts. Get the fuck out of here. They're doing this to cover up their tracks. I'm going to keep on saying it. Why y'all care about kids all of a sudden? Because y'all know that we're cracking down on y'all pedophile ass motherfuckers. So now you're making everybody a criminal. So it's like, nah, I see the game. I see the fucking game. But stop looking at my fucking messages, Starmer.
Who could object to stopping these most heinous crimes? But make no mistake, this is client-side scanning. Messages will be analyzed on your device before encryption, meaning true end-to-end privacy evaporates. Every text, photo, or voice note you send could be inspected in real time, not just flagged ones, but all of them. Lord Hanson of Flint, who is steering this awful mission, recently confirmed that the government expects Ofcom to exercise his powers swiftly. In fact, he set a date of April 2026. That's when Ofcom will finalize guidance and minimum standards for the technology, paving the way for mandatory deployment. The clock is ticking. Within months, your private conversations will likely be subject to real-time state-mandated surveillance. And this is all part of a bigger picture that's been taking place. Last year, the UK government contacted Apple and basically requested a backdoor into Apple systems to be able to access people's stored iCloud data. So essentially, when the police or the government sees a phone, they'll be able to access all of the previous backups of that phone and access all of the information, text, photos, apps, everything within it. Now, of course, the British government slapped Apple with a gag order, so Apple weren't able to speak about it publicly. But Apple decided to fight back and actually raise a legal case against the UK, and it was during these legal proceedings that the information actually came to light. Now, Apple has the power to take the UK government to court. What about the thousands of other companies that the UK government's done this to that don't have those same powers or finances? The reality is that the UK government probably have backdoors into most apps that you're using that you just don't know about. And this all falls down to a very important topic, which is precedent. The fact is that when one company basically gives in, a company as big as someone like Apple or Google or something, the rest will all fall like dominoes. Now, at the moment, WhatsApp and Apple are putting up a little bit of a fight against this. I'm not going to say a massive fight, because it's certainly not a massive fight, but they are putting up a little bit of a fight against this. And the reality is that we have to have some form of conclusion or some form of result before April of this year, because in April of this year, they will finalize what that legislation is.
And in April of this year, they're going to be spraying the skies. They admitted it. So they'll be spraying the skies and people are going to be getting brainwashed or probably fucking poisoned while this shit's still going on.
Hand that to Ofcom to enforce it. Now, I'm aware that a few people are writing petitions about this as we speak, so when I actually see a petition that kind of matches what we're trying to achieve here, I will definitely share that and produce another video on the topic. But at the moment, we should be very concerned about what's happening here, because this is probably, there's no probably about it. This is more invasive than age verification. This is access to everything that you say to your friends, family, every image you send. It's absolutely absurd. Now, we actually don't know what criteria needs to be met for this to be introduced.
Yeah. Images and shit, and I be sending images. Motherfuckers check it. Starmer is a fucking wanker, man. I don't give a fuck. 1984, 1980 wankers, motherfucker.
For example, are they basing it on device location? Are they basing it on where the device was bought from? At the moment, I would recommend using a VPN, whether it's the one at the link down below or your preferred VPN of choice. I'd recommend using that for now because, firstly, regardless of anything else, it's just good to be using a VPN to protect yourself. But also, if they do it on geolocation from the device, from basically the IP of the device, then in theory, having a VPN would get around these restrictions. In theory. Not that I'm recommending you do that, I'm just saying, Just a matter of fact. Anyway, thanks for watching.
All right, got another one. Be in the
Super
UK.
complaints regime under the Online Safety Act enters force. Now, you may read that title thinking, okay, so what? Well, this is actually insane, like genuinely insane. So at the moment, there's been many organizations and foundations and trusts and committees and activism groups that have basically been going to companies like Ofcom and forcing them to put pressure on payment providers like MasterCard.
I gotta smoke to this shit too, Kane.
We've seen examples of this from like gaming storefronts. We've seen examples of this from just general websites, where essentially an activism group doesn't agree with the content on a certain website. So what they try and do is attack their financials. They go to their payment providers.
So if an activist group don't like Hurricane's beautiful, lovely lady artwork and I'm getting paid, they will go to the payment processor and tell them to stop fucking with me or get me to cover up my ladies. Thank you, phone. That was Phenom Rogue One. He was sending me messages. Shout out to Phenom Rogue One. I think he let me know he working on some more hot beats. So you know, I gotta make some more hot tracks. And then Vonta can throw some hot videos on it. Oh, love you, Vonta. But yeah, these motherfucking activist groups will hate on our shit. Rather if you doing gaming, comic books, you know, like whatever, like they'll try to fuck with your payment processors so you don't get paid, which will force you either out of business or like they'll force you to motherfucking do some age verification shit or force you to motherfucking make your girls not look too hot. I refuse. I fucking refuse. I'm looking at the competition that I have to deal with when it comes to the art world. So I gotta make my ladies sexier and hotter. But most importantly, that's number 3. I need good storyline. I need good dialogue. I need good motherfucking choreography, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's first. The ladies are the eye candy of the show, like the cherry on top. If you can get a good storyline and some good dialogue, you can see a fine-ass chick performing, you know, you got yourself a fucking masterpiece. But no, they look at that shit. I think those motherfuckers are fags. Yes, I said the F word. Right, no, I will not comply. I refuse. I will not comply. My ladies are gonna stay hot because I got a sexy assassin book I'm working on. Come on, man. The fucking competition is the motherfucking new motherfucking like animes that's out, and I've been reading a lot of isekais and shit, mangas and manhwas. So it's like, yo, I'm looking at my competition. So like, you know, like I gotta motherfucking work. This video is sponsored by some ginger ale. Right, fuck them. Right, you already know. Yup. They got people hooked, and not the good way. Yup.
And stuff like this. That's one example out of many different ways that activism groups can target companies. Now, what Ofcom has done recently is they've set up a new super complaint system, where essentially, if someone raises a super complaint with Ofcom, a formal super complaint against a business, Ofcom will have 90 days to investigate them and provide an outcome. Essentially, it's a fast-track way to either get websites terminated or to get age restriction applied to these websites. Yep. And we're going to jump into all the specific details of what's actually happened here, and also, of course, some of the concerns that this raised.
That's the good way.
Avenues, to be honest.
The hurricane way.
Fantastic VPN. Check out private internet access at the link down below, where you get February 2026.
Right,
a new regime that allows organizations to make super complaints to Ofcom under the Online Safety Act entered into force. This follows.
I'm tired of hearing about Ofcom. At first, it was a whole bunch of collective shout. Ofcom about to get nuked off the map. Ofcom is going to get nuked off the map. Also, real shit. They gonna wish. The people gonna wish they haven't worked there. They gonna wish they haven't worked there. Every organization that's associated with Ofcom and Collective Shout or any other activism group that's attacking people's payment processors, which is attacking a person's pockets that he got to motherfucking take care of his fucking family. Nah, nigga, these motherfuckers deserve to pay. Along with Starmer, you fucking wanker, looking at my fucking messages, you son of a bitch.
Ofcom publishing draft guidance and a consultation on the topic in September of 2025, which was preceded by a consultation by the Department for Science, Innovation and Technology in November 2023. The new regime is governed by the Online Safety, Super Complaints, Eligibility and Procedural Matters Regulations 2025, the Super Complaints
Right,
Regulations
Ofcom can fuck off, Carl.
and Chapter 2 of Part 8 of the Online Safety Act. Super complaints are broadly
Even the
familiar
phone agrees,
concept of
baby.
super
Bling.
complaints procedures being available for regulators in any other sectors, such as the Financial Conduct Authority and Payment System Regulator. And it's also open to registered organizations that have a say in things like digital privacy, but also have a say in things like child protections. So what is a super complaint? Well, a super complaint allows eligible organizations to bring to Ofcom's attention a material risk of significant online harm or adverse impact on the right to freedom of expression associated.
Fuck those motherfuckers. Who gave those niggas that power to do this? I'm talking about Ofcom had the fucking cojones to fucking try to find people in the United States. And it was like, dude, you got no, you have no authority of doing what you're doing over here, and we have nothing over there. You know, like, and we won the Revolutionary War. You know, there was some shit like that. I think they was going after 4chan. 4chan and somebody else. Damn, Phenom light me up with the messages. But it's part of the synchronicity.
Conduct of regulated online services. And you may be reading
Shout
this
out to
thinking,
Phenom.
okay, if a company's infringing on our freedom of expressions or our freedom of speech, that's not good. And that should be something that they investigate. But with this being under the Online Safety Act, this also comes down to risks presented to children. So if websites may have content that's unsuitable for children, they can be required to either implement age verification or pay the 10% of their annual turnover fine or £18 million, whichever is more. If they don't comply with any of those, then of course those websites are banned or restricted in the UK. Now it does say that it's only for eligible organisations, but actually
Posted
that's
pictures
not
of himself
specifically
at
true.
American
Any
Gun
organisation can
Range.
submit a super complaint, but if you're an eligible organisation
Wow.
on a recognised vendor list, you will obviously get
Salute low
notified
key.
on that list. Once the super complaint is made, Ofcom has 30 days to consider whether the organisation is eligible to make a super complaint. This time frame is reduced to 15 days if the organisation
Because he was holding
previously
an
eligible.
AR-15.
If the organisation is eligible and if its complaint meets the admissibility requirements which prescribe the
And that's the
content
word of the
and
day
form required
when
of
it comes to gun
the
control.
complaint, Ofcom must consider the complaint and send a
AR-15.
response within 90 days unless it requires further information. So what would the impact of this be? Well, the new super complaints regime provides a streamlined process for complaint submissions by representative organisations as a means of bringing significant online safety issues to Ofcom's attention, and may also lead to a greater amount of scrutiny and enforcement action, as Ofcom is obliged to consider eligible super complaints in a short time frame. Now, at the moment, there hasn't really been a time frame listed to complaints raised to Ofcom. It's more a case of the severity of the complaint. So if something is really, really dangerous, Ofcom may choose to fast track that process, and what they've done now as a form of their own accountability to act on things quicker is trying to speed up that process. Now, of course, this being passed underneath the Online Safety Act, which obviously in the first sentence of the Online Safety Act is about the protections for children, it's very likely, in fact I can guarantee it, that this will be used to impose stricter regulations on companies that may not be complying properly. Now, if I forget all of my issues with the Online Safety Act, the privacy concerns, the lack of freedom, and the actual risk that it presents to children by forcing children to go to darker places on the internet to find content that would otherwise be available on the surface web, I understand this. At the end of the day, there is a law in place, and making sure companies abide by that law is obviously something that a company like Ofcom should be doing. Whether or not I agree with the law is beside the point to what they're trying to do here, which is to make the system more effective. But with that being said, this will be abused. There are so many activist organizations that believe that everything is harmful to children. And I know this is like probably...
Yeah, everything is harmful to children. Well, get the parents to do their fucking job. Because otherwise, this is why the government keep on doing whatever the fuck they want, because they treating you like a fucking child. Oh, because you're acting like one. Except for the people that's protesting, you know, and except for the people that's ready to burn shit down. But the people that's not watching their fucking kids, it's like, come on, man. Like, we had the parental block since the fucking 90s. So you telling me like parents forgot to put the parental block on their phone? You're like, come on. It's like, come on, man. The government are not the fucking parents. It's like, let the parents do their fucking job. You know what I'm saying? But like over here in the States, the parents get the kids their phone and they walk around the house. Some parents that I've talked to admit that they said their kid worked their phone better than them. That is not fucking good. That is not fucking good at all. They're supposed to have like a YouTube kids section and shit, but no. The fucking parents is already on YouTube and they already is on their site. It's not YouTube Kids, but they get the kid a phone so like they can go to a whole bunch of other fucking sites that they not supposed to see. One fucking kid popped up in my motherfucking job. I was like, whoa. I'm like, you're gonna have to leave, son, because I don't want you to get radicalized. I'd rather for your parents to radicalize you, and you look like you like under fucking 14. So like, yo, bro, you gonna have to go. I'm not trying to radicalize you. I'm trying to get grown people to fucking get their courage, but you would definitely be radicalized, son. I don't, your fucking parents walk in your room and you fucking hear me saying fuck the government, kill them all. They're like, what the fuck are you listening to? I ain't trying to get you in trouble in that department either. So yo, man, get the fuck off. Yeah, I heard they was killing protesters in Iran. I think I covered a little bit of that. Yeah, but I heard it was in the fucking thousands. Probably an over-exaggerated number, but it's shit crazy. But yeah, I had to get that kid out of here. It's like this is what they talking about, but it's very rare. And at the same time, they supposed to be trying to stop this. They're supposed to be trying to stop this with a so-called AI. But no, it's sliding through the cracks. Young people still coming to grown people's channels. I was on Dr. Chalk. I mean, damn. Yeah. I was on Dr. Chocolate's channel, and some motherfucker popped up there 17. Now, cool thing about Dr. Chocolate is, like, she asked the right fucking questions to get a motherfucker to expose himself as being young. So the motherfucker exposed himself as being young, and she'd be like, yo, you this is a grown channel. We say a lot of stuff over here that's not appropriate for your age. You're gonna have to go and give a fuck if you're 17. Like I'm not. I don't give a fuck if your birthday is tomorrow. You have to go. Like real shit. But this is the shit that they're supposed to be preventing. This is shit that they're trying to be like, for fucking kids watching motherfucking all this shit. I was like, yo, man, get the parents to take care of that shit. But no, parents too busy working, trying to survive themselves, trying to make sure the kids are straight. They ain't thinking about what the fucking nigga watching on their phone. Make sure you get good grades in school, don't get suspended, don't get kicked out, and don't get stabbed because motherfuckers out here with knives and shit. Shit, nigga, welcome to the UK, motherfucker. Starmer is a fucking wanker, man.
Worst argument. But there's been cases where companies have tweeted things on Twitter and those tweets are kind of risky.
And in the United States, parents watch your fucking kids because the government is going to take their ass. And like I did record this, but like there's some news that some CPS is involved with some shit. And I've been already saying that for years. We already know CPS is part of the kidnapping and the trafficking also. Duh. They fuck with kids. What the fuck? Motherfuckers is retarded.
And complaints have been raised with organizations in the US about Twitter. So, i.e., a individual working for an organization makes a tweet, and organizations and activist groups were trying to hold Twitter responsible for something that someone said on their platform. And I think something like this amplifies that. It turns that up to 1,000. It increases the risk of how this could potentially be abused long term. And it is a major cause for concern. Very keen to hear what you guys think about this new super complaint system. And also make some predictions of what will happen with this new super complaint system.
What will happen is there's going to be a shitload of people that's going to burn down Ofcom because you're fucking with people's livelihoods by fining them for having their freedom of speech and freedom of expression. You can't have these type of books, video games, or drawings, or sculptures, or antiques. Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out my life before I take yours. But no, I don't know who the fuck gave him the power. I don't know who the fuck gave Ofcom power. But I know I got a feeling this shit connects with Davos and the WEF. Why do I got a feeling it connects with them? But we on the next one.
Lying. Mr. Tao or the Department of Homeland Security? Okay, who is lying? Mr. Tao or the Department of Homeland Security? Because somebody's lying. They can't both be telling the truth. This is a follow-up video to the video that I just did here on The Disturbing Illusion. The original video was...
Yeah, this channel is called The Disturbing Illusion. This is the guy that called out Kyle Kalinske. I watched this channel too to grab some news. But that motherfucker is a frosty head government lover. But you say some shit from time to time, but like, nigga, you still part of the paradigm, you dumb motherfucker. This is what I love about The Disturbing Illusion. Because he admits, like, yeah, no, you say some real shit from time to time, but you still follow the paradigm. You dumb motherfucker. Thanks for the news, though.
Operation Backfires, DHS responds, and the video that I did over on my High Impact Vlogs channel. I'll leave the link to both of these. This is Watch ICE Raid and Terrorize the Wrong Family in Sub-Zero Weather, referring to Mr. Tao, who was dragged out of his home by ICE agents during a warrantless raid. Actually, they said they had a warrant. Out in Sub-Zero Weather with nothing.
Yeah, drag the motherfucking innocent man out talking about he looked like some motherfuckers that don't look like him. In freezing weather. And some boxers and Crocs. It's fucked up.
But a blanket on his back and Crocs on his feet. Now, when I released my last video right here on The Disturbing Illusion, DHS had not yet given us the names of the two SEX offenders and had not given us any pictures to help us navigate through this and see who exactly was a threat to the community. And then they released this. S predators remain at large in St. Paul, Minnesota. Lou Mawa, a criminal illegal alien from Laos, is wanted for SEX assault of a month.
All right. I got to go now. Much love to you, everyone in the chat. Have a great night. Always appreciate it. Much love to the goddess. You already know what it is. Don't work too hard. She don't want to leave, but she got to go right now. She got to go get to working. But she'll be back before I know it. Oh, yeah. Much love, Devonta. Can't wait to see your new video. You already know. Get you laters. Much love, baby. Love you.
Rape,
don't work too hard.
Violence. Kong Mag Vang, a criminal illegal alien from Laos, is wanted for SEX assault, gang activity, and assault. Both have final orders of removal from an immigration judge. These two individuals are the definition of the worst of the worst. If you have seen either of them, help DHS law enforcement remove them from Minnesota's streets. And then they give the pictures and the names. And just to refresh your memory, this is the actual ICE raid recorded, showing Mr. Tao being basically escorted out of his house with just a blanket on his back, Crocs on his feet, just wearing shorts in sub-zero weather. In my opinion, Mr. Tao looks nothing like the two guys they claim to be after. But I don't know. You tell me what you think. Do these guys look alike? Do they look like Mr. Tao? The original claim by
they grabbed an innocent guy. That's the whole point of this.
Was that yesterday in St. Paul, ICE conducted a targeted operation of two convicted SEX offenders. One of the criminal targets had convictions for SEX with minors and sexual assault. And then they say the U.S. citizen, and that's Mr. Tao, lives with these two convicted SEX offenders at the site of the operation. That was their claim. The individual, that's Mr. Tao, we're going to go over him in a second, and his testimony. The individual refused to be fingerprinted or facially ID'd. He matched the description of the targets. Did he really?
Did he really? No.
The enforcement agency is a standard protocol to hold all individuals in a house of an operation for safety of the public and law enforcement. Both of these, you know what, predators remained at large in St. Paul. We'll be providing the public with photos and descriptors to help us locate and apprehend these public safety threats, which they did. And I got to tell you, I don't see how they could possibly be identified as Mr. Tao. As for Mr. Tao himself, he's done a couple of interviews with Fake Stream CIA, infiltrated Operation Mockingbird, MK Ultra Media, and that's why we don't really know what the heck is going on, but I'm going to go with his testimony.
I know what the heck is going on. They picked up an innocent guy. They try to lie and say he lived with the people that they're looking for. That's what I see. That shit is fucking obvious. But no, first they lied and said that he looked like those motherfuckers. And the second lie is you lived with those motherfuckers. Which one is it? Either way it goes, both wrong and it's a lie. And y'all just proving that like ICE is out here just killing innocent people. But like, look, if don't nobody see what the fuck is going on, then I don't think you either not trying to see it or you don't want to see it. They're trying to trigger a civil war. Now the question is, who's willing to fight? Who's with me? I'm the only one. That's all good, because I say if I'm the only one, I'm going to be on top of a rooftop with an RPG and a black trench coat and an eye patch. And I ain't even lost my eye. I'm just wearing an eye patch because it looks cool. But I'm going to destroy some shit regardless. But like at the end of the day, look. They're going to be real surprised. They're going to be real surprised when the people strategize. That's all I got to say. They're going to be real surprised when the people gather and strategize. And it's bars too. Bars. I'm going to say it one more time. ICE is going to be surprised when real people strategize and take their motherfucking lives. Surprise! Bars. Bars. They'll be surprised if the cops say fuck it and go after ICE. And they'll have no choice but to bring in an insurrection act like Trump was threatening. Bring in a National Guard. But it'll be real funny if they turn their guns on you and say we're not going to attack the American people or their law enforcement. Let me tell you something. Don't be surprised if that fucking happens. Now, what could happen is ICE get fucked up, National Guard comes in. But guess what? Guess what? Guess what? The cops got SWAT. Guess what else? Haven't y'all been funding the police to get militarized? It's going to be fire against fire in this bitch. If the cops motherfucking roll with the SWAT to take out ICE and the National Guard, that shit is going to be live. But you know what they're going to do in the news? They ain't going to call it a civil war. They're going to say the ICE versus the police of whatever state. But if the people rise up, they're going to call it a revolution, insurrection, or whatever the fuck. So what's the difference? The difference is what the news say. But here's what I say. Viva la revolution. I won't let a good crisis go to waste. If that shit happens, the cops and SWAT go against the ICE and the National Guard, I'm not letting a good crisis go to waste. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Block both of their ass. Grab the uniforms, grab the uniforms, grab the vests, grab the guns. If I gotta do it alone, if I have to. Shouts out to K. What up, though? Much love. But yeah. But what we're seeing is what is designed to happen. They want them out here fucking with innocent people, shooting at motherfuckers, killing them, hauling people out their house on some false bullshit. They want that shit to happen. And now they try to talk about going door to door to a motherfucker, locking their gun for a Facebook post. They locked the old lady up for a Facebook post. I wish they would do me like that. I wish they would. Like I said, they ain't taking me alive. Y'all better have 10 cars, SWAT, guns drawn. I'm not coming out. If y'all bust in, I'm blasting. With whatever I have, I'm emptying the clip. And I'm going out in the blaze of fucking glory. You're not about to take me alive. The fuck? What? But, you know, it is what it is.
See if what he's saying is true or if what DHS is saying is true. A U.S. citizen says ICE forced open the door of his Minnesota home and removed him in his underwear after a warrantless search. We see that on video, assuming it's not AI generated. Says federal immigration agents forced to open a door and detained a U.S. citizen in his Minnesota home at gunpoint without a warrant, then let him out onto the streets in his underwear in sub-freezing conditions. Yeah, we saw that. Chongley Scott Tao told the AP that his daughter-in-law woke him up from a nap Sunday afternoon and said the U.S. Immigrations and Customs Enforcement agents were banging at the door of his residence in St. Paul. He told her not to open it. Masked agents then forced their way in and pointed guns at the family, yelling at them. He said he was shaking. They didn't show any warrant. They just broke down the door. Amid a massive surge of federal agents into the Twin Cities, immigration authorities are facing backlash from residents and local leaders. Says ICE is not doing what they say they're doing. They're not going after hardened criminals. They're going after anyone and everyone in their path. It's unacceptable and un-American. Mr. Tao, who has been a U.S. citizen for decades, said that as he was being detained, he asked his daughter-in-law to find his identification, but the agents told him they didn't want to see it. Now, if that's true, why would that be? Why would they not want his identification, as DHS said that he didn't want to be facially ID'd, and then they forced fingerprint recognition on him? Instead, as his 4-year-old grandson watched and cried, Tao was led out in handcuffs wearing only sandals and underwear and just a blanket wrapped around his shoulders. Tao said that agents drove him to the middle of nowhere and made him get out of the car in the frigid weather so they could photograph him. He said he feared they would beat him. He was asked for his ID, which agents earlier prevented him from retrieving. Agents eventually realized that he was a U.S. citizen with no criminal record. Now, if it's true that they eventually realized that he was U.S.
Sue they motherfucking heads off. Sue they motherfucking heads off of this shit. ICE got to get dismantled. ICE must be dismantled. Like, I'm talking about like real shit. Sue they ass or shoot them. They all masked up, can't even see their fucking face. I wouldn't be surprised if motherfuckers are for fucking foreigners from the UN troops. Who knows? Who knows? But this is all a test to see what the American people gonna do, and the American people ain't doing shit. It's time to do something. This is the Fuck the Government podcast. Why we say fuck the government? We say fuck the government because they're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. This is why we say, this is my 4 reasons why we should fuck the government up. Fluoride in the water, GMOs in the food, they poison us through the air, and CDC is making the diseases to kill us. That's 4 things should make anybody fucking upset because they're fucking with our livelihoods. The air we breathe, poison. Food we eat, poison. Water we drink, poison. Fuck the bullshit. CDC making diseases. Changing definitions of words in the dictionary in real fucking time. Deja vu.
Citizen. That brings into question what the assistant director for DHS said when they said the U.S. citizen lives with these 2 convicted sex offenders at the site of the operation. Rather than realizing he was a U.S. citizen with no criminal record, wouldn't they have already known that?
Right.
In an hour or 2, they brought him back to the house. There they made him show his ID and then left without apologizing for detaining him or breaking his door. And then PBS reports the U.S. Department of Homeland Security described the ICE operation at Tao's home as a targeted operation seeking 2 convicted SEX offenders. Quote, the U.S. citizen lives with these 2 convicted offenders at the site of the operation. The individual refused to be fingerprinted or facially ID'd. He matched the description of the targets. Tao and his family said in a statement that it categorically disputes the DHS account and strongly objects to DHS's attempt to publicly justify this conduct with false and misleading claims. Tao told the AP that only he, his son and daughter-in-law, and his grandson live at the rental home. Neither they nor the property's owner are listed in the Minnesota SEX offender registry, and the nearest one of these offenders listed as living in the zip code is more than 2 blocks away. DHS didn't respond to a request from the Associated Press seeking the identities of the 2 convicted you-know-what offenders or why the agency believed they were present in Tao's home. And of course, since the release of the PBS article, they have released the names and the faces of the 2 guys they say they're looking for, if this right here isn't completely made up. So who do you think's telling the truth? DHS or Mr. Tao? Because we got to be honest, it can't be both. And for the Department of Homeland Security and ICE or any alphabet soup federal agency to be just going door to door indiscriminately, breaking down doors, busting into houses, and bringing innocent people out in the hopes that they'll catch some kind of offender is absolutely un-American, unconstitutional, and immoral. Don't we still get a charge, a trial, due process of law? Shouldn't there be evidence involved? Shouldn't there be legitimate warrants? And shouldn't these warrants only be granted upon probable cause of the specific persons or things to be searched or seized or investigated? History has shown us that it's not a good idea to trust government agencies. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the Global Thought Police in the comments section below. What do you think? Do these two guys look like Mr. Tao?
No.
Should we really accept this kind of police state action
No.
on American soil
Viva
without
the
charge,
revolution.
without trial, without due process of law, just in case they might be able to apprehend some criminal sometime? Are you willing to give up your rights? Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the Global Thought Police in the comment section below. And remember, the government is and always has been the armed, psychopathic, parasitic, narcissistic, lying, thieving criminal gang you were afraid would take over in the absence of the government you thought was here to protect and serve you. That makes
No,
a
sir.
whole lot of sense. So like, subscribe, share.
Yep. You already know. Went in on the government. Now we got one more. We about to talk about CERN.
In the reality, they are disclosing that they are doing all this type of research on wormholes, black holes, change of time and space. I mean, officially.
Yes, she's talking about
Salute
CERN.
branches.
Something strange happened.
Now,
there in
I talked about on one of my Detroit After Darks, I think, one of my HHNs, about like the fucking CIA agent, you know, like saying, you know, that they fucking tampering with time and shit with our brains and a whole bunch of shit that I don't remember. But but they said, you know, they going back in times when they fucking with shit and it's creating paradoxes. I'm talking to they motherfucking having fucking meetings at some shit called the T9 conference, talking to motherfuckers from other timelines like 42 to 52,000 years in the future. And we was being told like the aliens gave us technology. No, we gave ourselves technology because it was ourselves from the future. We went down a timeline, and what's crazy is all the three timelines of the shit that stood out to the guy was transhumanism. Transhumanism fucked us up. I think there was one other motherfucker said that like the motherfucker couldn't live without the technology. So like motherfuckers are exchanging technology like to keep each other alive in different timelines, which is crazy. So I was like, which is the craziest shit you ever heard? Aliens giving us technology that we fucking engineer to make our smart shit, or we got our technology from ourselves in the future? Which one y'all choose? I can't choose any. That shit is too much for me. Salute branches, man. What up, though, bro?
2009, CERN's director of research, Sergio Bertolucci, made a very interesting statement.
This director of CERN says that the Titanic machine may possibly create or discover previously unimagined scientific phenomenon or unknown unknowns. For instance, an extra dimension. Out of this door might come something, or we might send something through it. There would be an open door, but that even with the power of the LHC at his disposal, he would only be able to hold it open a very tiny lapse of time, 10 to 26 seconds. But during that infinitesimal amount of time, we will be able to peer into this open door, either by getting something out of it or sending something into it. Of course, adds Bertolucci, after this tiny moment, the door would again shut, bringing us back to our normal four-dimensional world.
This is Dr. Astrid Stuckelberger, a Swiss scientist who spent decades in research and worked with major institutions in Geneva, with access to a lot of internal information. In recent years, she decided to start speaking publicly about things that take a lot of courage to say out loud. In this video, you'll hear some things that may shake your worldview. I think she revealed more than she should have. Watch this.
She invited me to see everybody and put me at the table of two physicists from the CERN, one in Geneva, one in Portugal, because there are many other mini CERNs, it's not just Geneva. I said, so how many dimensions officially are living in the CERN? They both said 17. very affirmatively.
CERN is a major physics research center near Geneva, on the border between Switzerland and France, where scientists study the structure of reality at the smallest scale. Its main machine is the Large Hadron Collider, a 27-kilometer underground ring where particles are accelerated close to the speed of light and collided. This is how the Higgs boson was discovered in 2012, the particle linked to why matter has mass. What most people don't know, and this is where it gets interesting. When the Large Hadron Collider was about to start in 2008, there was concern among some physicists about the scale of the experiment. The LHC operates at energy levels never reached before in a laboratory. Some theoretical models suggested that unusual phenomena could occur at those energies, including the formation of microscopic black holes or other exotic states of matter. This uncertainty led to legal challenges. In 2008, a lawsuit was filed in a US court asking for the LHC to be stopped. The case was dismissed because the court had no jurisdiction over CERN. The decision was appealed and dismissed again. Between 2008 and 2010, similar complaints were filed in European courts. None of them stopped the experiments. The legal decisions did not assess whether the experiments were safe. They only established that the courts could not intervene. As a result, the LHC was switched on. From that point on, humanity began running experiments that recreate conditions similar to those that existed shortly after the Big Bang. And that's just a small detail. Watch this.
They said about 2018 there was a bang. Actually, one of the criticisms is that they had changed something in the reality, and that they had changed time, space, and they opened other realities. And isn't it at that time that Marvel started to do a lot of movies on multidimensional Doctor Strange?
Yes, multiverse. Yep.
Yeah, multiverse.
Yes, I know, this kind of information is hard to process. It doesn't fit into how we normally understand reality. And what makes this more disturbing is that there are a lot of real-world examples that lines up with what Dr. Astrid is describing, something that happened and that still has no clear explanation. I'm going to show you one example that might leave you speechless. I really don't understand how that happened, but maybe you know. Before I show it you, one quick clarification. You see these clips? Maybe you think I filmed this myself, or that I made these animations. But I didn't. All of this comes from Storyblogs. I wanted to show you. In 2009, Fiona Broom was the first to notice something strange. Large groups of people were sharing the same memories, and those memories didn't match reality. Not isolated mistakes, but collective ones. She later called this the Mandela effect. I'm sure you already heard of it. The timing is interesting, because it's exactly the same period when the Large Hadron Collider was being switched on and tested. The first beam circulated in 2008, and the first major collisions happened in 2009. Two completely different things happening at the same time. On one side, the largest physics experiment in history begins operating. And on the other, people start noticing that their shared memories don't line up with recorded reality. It may be nothing. It may be coincidence. But the overlap in timing is hard to ignore. And that's why this connection keeps coming up again and again. Not as proof of anything, but just as a pattern that feels a little too strange to be random. Do you remember the Monopoly Man? Did he have a monocle or not?
Yeah,
well, the official version says he never had one. But a large segment of the population remembers him with a monocle. I remember him clearly with a monocle. This is something I really wanted to share in this video because it's really messing me up. So if he didn't have a monocle, why does the Monopoly Man appear wearing one in the movie?
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. And
Exactly.
you must be the Monopoly guy. Hey, thanks for the free parking.
And not just that.
That's
Here's an
residue.
article from a 2004 newspaper that mentions this common memory of the Monopoly Man wearing a monocle.
And that's what we like to call residue. Now, how many people remember we are the champion, my friend? You know what I'm saying? And plus, like at the end, they're supposed to say of the world. Motherfucker never said it at all. It just ends without saying that. But millions of people remember saying of the world. So like, where's the residue? I think I caught the residue. I think it was at the end of Revenge of the Nerds, where they played the actual version. I swear to God, if that shit not there no more, I'm gonna flip the fuck out. But I forgot what old school classic movie it was on, man. But it played it. The residue is still out there. There's a residue with James Earl Jones. You know how they said, you know, like, Luke, I am your father. I'm standing on that. I'm down on that fucking hill. I remember the motherfucker saying, Luke, I am your father. But when he did an interview and they wanted him to say it, he said Luke. So residue from the guy that said the goddamn words from the script. So it's like, what the fuck? Now it's like, no, I am your father. What the fuck y'all do? Shout out to his Nathan. What's good?
One of many old references that describe the Monopoly Man with a monocle. And all of this is kindly confirmed by Max Lowen, known as the world's smartest kid, who strangely disappeared from the internet after his famous video.
What happened was we made this universe sort of out of balance. And our universe...
Because of the collider, the super collider?
Yeah, we altered the weight of a single electron.
Now, when he, like, when the kid was speaking, I wish the guy would have just sat there and just listened and said, because of the Hadron Collider, like it sounded like he's coaching him, just a little bit. I'm like, yeah, this could not be real, but at the same time, when a person is anxious to do an interview with one of the smartest kids in the goddamn world, like he's so quick to motherfucker ask the question, oh God, it's the Hadron Collider. I just need proof. Please say it for the video. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let the kid speak. And then you can be like, all right, what is causing this? Like, yes, it's the Hadron Collider. Let the kid say it on his own. Salute. Shout out to everybody. Nathan, Branches,
I believe
Kay,
shifted us
Bonta,
into
Low
a
Key.
parallel universe.
He's suggesting that reality doesn't exist as one single fixed timeline. Instead, there are many parallel versions of reality that exist at the same time.
And that was played on one of my old videos I just got done doing, I think maybe like yesterday or the day before, like discussing about the different timelines and shit.
Are almost identical, but not completely. There are small differences between them. Most of the time, they're so small that we don't notice them. Max's idea is that sometimes we move from one version of reality to another, and when that happens, things that we remember from the previous version don't always match what exists in the current one. He believes that this is what the Mandela effect is. Not a memory error, but a mismatch between what we remember and the version of the reality that we're currently in. The differences are small in theory, maybe just 1%, but on a human level, that 1% can feel very large. Now look at this image. You see the red on the Coca-Cola can, right? Well, if I zoom in, there's actually no red in this picture. No red pixels at all. Now I'm zooming out, and the red appears. And most people still see red. This image shows how unstable our perception really is. It shows that what we experience as reality is already a mix of what's out there and what the brain adds on top. So when something feels off, when memory and reality don't match, the problem isn't simple. It could be memory. It could be perception, or it could be something deeper, like CERN. These institutions publish their agendas, their brochures, their official research topics. They talk about space and time, black holes, wormholes, quantum physics, entanglement. That becomes the accepted narrative, but
I just came up with a new fucking theory. Now, it's going to be just as funny as the first theory. My first theory is we don't live on a circle or sphere, whatever the fuck they said. I think Earth is a fucking spaceship powered by CERN. CERN is the engine. But after hearing this again and connecting it with the Mandela effect, here's my other crazy theory, y'all. Y'all ready? Drum roll, please. CERN is a fucking neuralizer. To fuck with our memories and shit and make us all go crazy. Yep, it's a fucking neuralizer. Here's another crazy theory. You want to hear another one? I just thought about this one. Top of the dome. What if CERN is the machine that powers the reincarnation cycle? Dun, dun, dun. That's not funny. That's kind of fucking scary on some real shit. Which makes it even more important to blow that bitch the fuck up. But I got a weird feeling if I fuck with that machine, I might fuck with the fabric of space and time. But at the same time, I can't have no fucking fear. I think that machine needs to be fucking destroyed. Because at the end of the day, why the fuck did y'all created it? Oh, because we want to study the universe. How about looking within? Nah, that looking within shit don't work. That shit take too long. We want to just smash particles together and fuck some shit up. Not caring about destroying the fabric of space and time. So why the fuck should I care? You feel me? They don't give a damn. They talk about making a black hole, open up a portal to another dimension. What if a big ass arm come out and snatch your ass up and then they just break out the portal and start killing people on the planet? Y'all don't give a fuck about all that, do you? Kane, that sound like a movie. Yeah, it sound like a movie. Sound like a fucking movie. But art does imitate life if you keep fucking with shit that you ain't supposed to be fucking with. Y'all seen the goddamn movies? Opening up a sarcophagus and a plague come out. Or a fucking monster come out. And it start fucking invasion of the body snatching people and shit. Y'all seen the movie? Y'all watch The Thing? That's one of my favorite movies. That's some scary shit. If that shit happens, we all dead. I see why the fucking doctor with the glasses went crazy in that room and started destroying his own fucking shit. It's like, nigga, he gonna try to kill us all. nigga, they have to jump that nigga. But yeah, I think CERN is a fucking engine to power the planet. That's one crazy theory, which is funny. The second theory is, what if this bitch is the neuralizer? Because, like, look, people think it's just in Switzerland, but that bitch is in Portugal too. But like this could be the shit that part of the reincarnation machine, which is scary. Or y'all really just fiends over science, you know? Like, it's like no different than motherfuckers going to fucking church. Y'all motherfucker devoted to this shit. Or maybe, like, here's another theory. And this will probably make them look like the good guys, but ain't nobody good over there. What if this is some shit to motherfucking feed a cosmic entity energy? What if that's where all the loose energy is stored and given to a fucking entity that's underground? And, you know, like on some cabin in the woods shit. You feed me or I attack the planet.
Regular person, you have no real way to verify any of this. You can't check a black hole. You can't observe a wormhole, and you can't see subatomic particles. You don't have access to those places. You don't have the tools, and you don't have the raw data. So what ends up happening is that they explain the invisible, and we're expected to accept the explanation, not because we can confirm it, but because we can't. Not because it's necessarily wrong, but because it's structurally impossible for most people to verify. That creates a gap between what is happening and what can be independently checked. And that gap is where trust replaces verification.
Now they want to.
But real shit, now, all jokes aside, without all the theories and all the bullshit that I just said, I think there is something darker, and I don't know what it is. And I can admit, I do not know what the fuck they really doing with that fucking machine. And it's that right there that scares me a little bit. I don't know what the fuck they doing. This is nothing like making the Hubble telescope and seeing the stars. This is fucking with energy, frequency, sound, vibration. And this shit is underground. A big ass ring in one of the safest places in the world where all the billionaires go for some reason. Like I said, man, you know, the fucking shit could be diabolical. This shit could be diabolical. But I don't know what it is. I would love to do research and find out. But I think what they telling us is bullshit. But at the same time, what they telling us is scary, because if you're fucking with particles and you smash them together to try to create black holes in other dimensions, why even admit that? And why the fuck would y'all want to go to another dimension and we can't even take care of this motherfucking dimension? Want to go to other planets, but we can't even take care of each other here. What type of fucking shit is that? And for the so-called people that's from the future at the T9 conference talking to our governments and motherfucking alphabet boys, y'all know better than the fucking government. Y'all talking to evil people. So that makes y'all motherfuckers still the same motherfuckers in the future, but just got fucked up bodies due to your own path when it came to transhumanism. We're fucked if we go down that path. Because according to what the motherfucker guy heard, the people in the future was fucked. And it's 42,000 years. 52,000 years. They can't live without tech. I'm talking about, here's what's so fucked up about it. Motherfuckers got out of tune with nature. That's the fucked up part about it. And it's sad. But the cool thing about it is the fucking planet's still here. They ain't say nothing about the conditions of the planet. This is conditions of the human individual. So if we went down 3 different paths with transhumanism and fucked ourselves up, and we're trading tech with each other to keep our dimensions right, then we are fucked as a fucking human race with no fucking brain whatsoever. What the fuck are y'all trying to do? Try to be living forever? The purpose of life is to end. But
a collider loop, it is 27 kilometers, and now they want to do 91 kilometers. They say it's not enough. We have to just get the collision between the subatomic particles. Okay, we can imagine that it's correct, that it's possible, but how can we verify anything? It's really very puzzling.
So the question naturally becomes, why there? Why was CERN built near Geneva? Officially, the answer is simple. Switzerland is politically neutral, stable, centrally located in Europe, and able to host an international scientific organization without geopolitical tension. But when you step back and look at the physical location, not just the political one, the choice becomes more interesting. CERN sits in a very specific part of Europe, close to the Alps and near the Mont Blanc Massif, the highest mountain in Western Europe. This is one of the most geologically complex.
Next to the highest mountain in Europe. I wouldn't be surprised if they drilled some shit in that bitch and they got some motherfucking people housed in that motherfucker, or they're grabbing all minerals from the mountain to help power the machine. You know what I'm saying?
And active regions on the continent. Mont Blanc is not just a mountain. It's a massive geological structure sitting on top of deep fault systems, tectonic pressure zones, and complex rock formations. Researchers in geophysics and geobiology have pointed out for years that large mountain ranges are associated with unusual natural phenomena, natural electric currents in the ground, variations in the Earth's electromagnetic field, and strong mechanical stress in certain minerals like quartz, which can produce electric effects under pressure. Now, there's no official story for that, of course, but it does raise a reasonable question. If you were going to build a machine that pushes matter and energy to their limits, wouldn't you want to place it somewhere that's already geologically stable, structurally strong, and capable of supporting massive underground installations? Then there's the deeper layer, the one that humans have been pointing at for thousands of years. When people talk about energy grids, they usually point to the same strange pattern. The most important structures in human history don't seem to be placed randomly. The Great Pyramid of Giza sits in a very precise position on the planet and is aligned with true north with extreme accuracy. Stonehenge was built to line up with the solstices. Machu Picchu was placed on a ridge between major fault lines and important astronomical lines. Angkor Wat mirrors the movement of the sun during the equinoxes. Teotihuacan was built on a precise geometric layout that matches solar and stellar cycles. These places weren't chosen by accident. So when people look at this and talk about an energy grid, what they really mean is that humans have always been drawn to certain locations, places that feel different, places that sit at the intersection of geography, astronomy, and meaning. When you map enough of these places, patterns start to appear. So, we're told CERN is in Switzerland for political reasons, but that may not be the whole story. We're also told that the Mandela effect isn't real, that it's just bad memory, coincidence, or confusion. But when you look at how many clear examples there are, that explanation starts to feel incomplete. The most popular example is that a lot of people remember the Berenstain Bears as Berenstein with an E, because that spelling feels more familiar.
And plus, I remember Berenstain Bears because I read the books. I read the fucking books. Reading Rainbow. Read the fucking books. It's like, come on, man.
Books were always spelt with an A. People remember a cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom logo. It was never there.
And plus, on the Simpsons episode, I think Homer was looking for something and he came across the book and he said it out of his mouth. Berenstain Bears. You know, that was residue. That's residue. It's like the fucking residue is out there. You just got to find it. And it all depends on What you looking for? Like, what stands out? What's your Mandela effect? My Mandela effect is Luke, I am your father. The fucking residue, James Earl Jones saying his line from the script. There's some people that got other tapes, VHS tapes of the Forrest Gump shit. Some people got motherfucking the motherfucking actual book. There was one motherfucker that motherfucking I don't know what the fuck was up with his house, man, but like I think it was some CGI bullshit. But like a motherfucker had the book of the Berenstain Bears, but like when he walked in the room, the motherfucking like the dimension changed and it said Berenstain Bears. I was like, okay, this could be some bullshit. But at the same time, no telling what the fuck CERN is, man. Real shit.
There is remembered as Jiffy. The brand was always just Jif. People remember Looney Tunes as Looney Tunes. It's always been tunes.
Oh, yes. And the Looney Tunes. I used to watch Looney Tunes growing up. It was always TOONS, Looney Tunes, because it was cartoons. Now it's Looney Tune, TUNES, like it's music. No. No, it's not music. They're fucking tunes.
Remember Mickey Mouse wearing suspenders? He never did. Pikachu is remembered with a black tip on his tail. Never existed. Many remember Tinkerbell dotting the I in the Disney logo. That version never existed. Some people remember the Mona Lisa as frowning. The painting has, of course, never changed. Ed McMahon is remembered delivering giant checks for Publishers Clearing House. He never did. Many swear there was a movie called Shazam with Sinbad as a genie. There wasn't. People remember Darth Vader.
Yeah, I remember motherfucking Shazam with Sinbad as a genie. You know why? Everybody remember Sinbad as the genie? Here's why, and this is funny as fuck. Because it was better than Shaq's movie. Shaq movie was trash. And I, motherfucker, was a big fan of Shaq. I was like, oh my God, nigga, Shaq about to play in the movie. And I saw that shit as a kid. Like right after I became like a movie buff with the Forrest Gump shit and the motherfucker Shazam came out later, I was kind of already like an early movie buff. And I was like, man, this Shazam shit is trash. I give it 2 thumbs down. I used to watch Siskel and Ebert and everything. I'm talking about I was heavy into movies after Forrest Gump. It just changed my life. Like why it changed your life? Because it had a great story. I first learned about storyline, dialogue, cinematography. Like learning about a coming of age story, and plus, most importantly, it was like something different from what I used to always watch, like comedies and the Disney flicks. And like action movies and shit, but not understanding a real fucking movie. Like, yo, this is a fucking movie. It had everything in it. Except for titties, but like that's it. Jenny could have shown a tit. Jenny was a whore, but still though. Forrest get to whoop a nigga ass. Forrest went to war, shook hands with the president, and started a movement unknowingly. Like, what the fuck? And that speech that he gave at Jenny's grave, if you ain't either shed a tear or motherfucking or either felt some type of motherfucking emotion on that scene, you don't have a heart. It said on the second take, everybody was on that bitch crying. On the second take. But anyway, let's get back to it.
Luke, I am your father. The line is different.
No, I am your father.
And many remember the mirror saying, mirror, mirror on the wall. The line was, magic mirror on the wall. Many people remember the movie Forrest Gump.
And the people that's tripping about that is the ladies, because the fucking ladies remember mirror, mirror on the wall. I used to hear ladies say that shit growing up, dressing up, looking fly. They be like, mirror, mirror on the wall, who the baddest bitch of them all? I heard that shit in the fucking 90s. So it's like, yo, now y'all telling me it's magic mirror on the wall. It don't even sound like it, like it don't have the same feel. It don't have the same feel no more. And I think they made this Mandela effect probably. I'm just, this is theory. I think they made this shit to weed out who can see through the bullshit and who don't. Everybody else gonna call us crazy, but like we remember, and it's a matter of time for the people that call us crazy go through their Mandela effect moment, because like this shit affects every fucking body. So eventually the motherfucker that called you crazy is gonna have his moment. His or her moment. And it's gonna fuck them up. It's gonna be like probably a refrigerator brand. I'm like, wait a minute. That shit used to be called Frigidaire. What the fuck is a Frigidee? He gonna notice and pay attention and be like, oh shit, I think I've been Mandela affected. Like JC Penney. Now that shit is JC Penney. What's with the EY when that shit used to be spelt like an actual penny? Now it's EY on that bitch. I remember my auntie used to motherfucker stop by there. It was drive around and go shopping. She used to stop by there. I remember JC Penney spelled like a penny. Now it's JC Penney. Get the fuck out of here.
With the line, life is like a box of chocolates. But the actual line in the movie is,
Life was like a box of chocolates.
it's a small change, but almost everyone
Life was like a box of chocolates don't even make any sense. If you go back to the scene and put it in context, this shit don't even make no sense. Life was like a box of chocolates. Don't make no fucking sense. Like mom always said, life is like a box of chocolates. That makes sense, and it goes into the context. You never know what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's that Mandela effect, you know, like will really make a motherfucker be like, wait a minute, that don't make no fucking sense. That's what I'm saying. Use your common sense and critical thinking and comprehension skills.
use it in the present tense. In The Silence of the Lambs, people clearly remember Hannibal Lecter saying, hello, Clarice. That exact line is never spoken in the film.
Never said in the film, and I clearly remember that. I remember skits of people doing that shit. Like, come on now. Hello, Clarice. Now, if anybody's old enough to remember I Love Lucy, Lucy is a fine motherfucker. Fuck the shit out of Lucy. But they said that Ricky Ricardo didn't say, Lucy, you got some explaining to do. What the fuck you mean when everybody was doing skits on that, rather it's Mad TV, Saturday Night Live, a regular cartoon that's trying to do a spoof or a parody of this shit? Lucy, you got some explaining to do is the key line everybody say. Just like Luke, I Am Your Father was said in a whole bunch of skits and parodies and TV shows. Come on now, we remember. But y'all telling us you don't remember what you remember. False memory. Fuck on out of here. I'm about to put my false foot up your ass. It's gonna be a robot foot because I got it blowed off in the second Revolutionary War against the government, and I got a metal foot.
In Star Trek, fans often quote, beam me up, Scotty, but that line has never been said in that way in the original series.
Beam me up, Mr. Spock. Beam me up. Lock on transporters. Beam us up.
In Risky Business, people remember Tom Cruise
Yeah,
wearing
everybody remember Beam Me Up Scotty. I'm a big Star Trek fan. My lovely lady Vonta say Beam Me Up Hottie. And I be beaming her up too. Coming to Holodeck 3, baby. But she's getting that from Beam Me Up Scotty. You feel me? So it's like, come on now. This is the residue. We already know. So I'm leaning with the second funny theory. CERN might be a fucking neuralizer.
sunglasses during the famous dance scene. In the actual scene, he's not wearing sunglasses. In Disney's The Little Mermaid, many people remember Ariel having a shiny silver seashell bra. In reality, it's purple. In the original Star Wars trilogy, many people remember C-3PO as completely gold, but one of his legs is actually silver.
Yeah, I remember C-3PO being completely gold. I remember having a goddamn toy the motherfucker was all gold. Nigga didn't have no silver fucking leg. Like, what the fuck is they... What?
Apollo 13, people remember the line, Houston, we have a problem. The actual line is,
Houston, we have a problem.
in Dirty Harry, the famous line is remembered as, do you feel lucky, punk? But the actual dialogue is different.
Do I feel lucky? What do you, punk?
In Children's Book,
Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? It's like, don't... Second thing, don't make no sense. And everybody remember Dirty Harry if y'all a fan of motherfucking Clint Eastwood. So come on, man. Come on. And plus, like I said, I'm a movie buff. I went back to watch these movies. Some of these lines are memorized because like they are great lines that motherfuckers put in parodies and skits and shit to make fun of motherfuckers. Like, yo, it's like, do I feel lucky? Well, do you like that don't make no sense. It's supposed to be, do you feel lucky? Do you feel it's like, come on. Shit fucking crazy. Like even Scary Movie 2 did it. Remember Scary Movie 2 when the nigga in the wheelchair was going against the ghost in the wheelchair? And the motherfucker was like, do you feel lucky? Man, I was like, come on, man. They do this shit.
Many people remember Curious George having a tail. He never had one. In The Wizard of Oz, many people remember.
Yeah. Who remember Curious George having a tail? I do. So now he don't. So you telling me monkeys don't have tails now? Get the fuck out of here.
You say, fly, my princess, fly. She actually says something slightly different. In the Flintstones, many people remember the name as
Yeah,
the
fly. No, she said fly, my pretties. Come on, man. We all grew up on that shit.
Flintstones without the second T. The real name has always been the Flintstones. In The Lion King, people remember Simba saying, remember who you are, in a different scene and context than it actually happens. In the song We Are the Champions by Queen, people remember the song ending with Of the World. The studio version does not include that final line. In Aladdin, many people remember the genie saying, I'm trapped in a lamp, in a specific scene that never happened. In The Matrix, many remember Morpheus saying, what if I told you? That line never appears that way in the film. In Jurassic Park, people remember...
And that's some bullshit because we all love The Matrix. What if I told you everything you've been taught was a lie? Come on, what? That wasn't in the movie? Morpheus, in the first Matrix, Morpheus have more iconic scenes than anybody else when it comes to dialogue. Ain't no way in the fuck you're going to tell us we don't remember what the fuck Morpheus said, and Morpheus was a key pivotal point in that movie. You have to save him at the end. He was the one that taught motherfucking Neo, trained Neo, spoke not only to Neo, but to the audience. Get the fuck out of here.
T-Rex breaking
So I don't know if
of a flat
my
surface
fucking
that
chat
shouldn't
frozen.
logically allow it. A memory mismatch caused by
But shout out to anybody that came in.
In Toy Story, many people remember Woody saying, reach for the sky, in a scene that doesn't exist. In the cartoon Scooby-Doo, people remember Shaggy wearing a darker green shirt. It's actually light green. In Indiana Jones, many people remember the fedora scene differently than it actually plays out. In The Jungle Book, people remember Baloo wearing a coconut bra disguise. That never happened. In Tom and Jerry,
that nigga had a coconut bra disguise. They showed previews of that. They had toys of that. They need to quit fucking playing because like they had the toys at Burger King Happy Meals. I remember. So like, what the fuck? What in the Frosted Mini fuck is going on here? You dig?
remember Tom talking regularly. He almost never speaks. Yes, I know this kind of stuff messes with your head a little. There are way more examples than we could fit in one video. I'm really curious what you remember and what you don't. Let me know in the comments. So, that's it for today. Again, I'm not here to tell you what to think or what to believe. I'm just showing you another way of looking at things. If any of this caught your attention, do your own research. Look into it yourself. You might end up seeing things a little differently. I'm Josh. See you next time.
Yeah, but when it comes to Mandela effect, the only research you got to do is look for an old VHS tape. If you're looking for a movie quote, grab an old book and see if you can probably find something out of a book if you're looking for some shit. Grab some old records if you're looking for some shit in music. That's the only research you got to do. Or you can just kick back and relax and be like, man, I ain't about to do none of that shit. I know for a fact that nigga Darth Vader said, Luke, I am your father. I know for a fact Forrest Gump said life is like a box of chocolates. And Curious George had a tail. Pikachu had the black tip on the end of his tail. Pause. Pause again for safety. And whatever y'all remember. But about to get off into my new track, then we're gonna get up out of here. About to get off into my new tracks, Detroit After Dark, and my new club banger called Club Hurricane. Make sure y'all check out my new music. This going on Hurricane, the Style Master album. You know, I got to get all the party tracks out the way. You know, all the party tracks, all the filler tracks, and then get to the real lyrical style mastery. You feel me? But at the same time, these different party tracks, you know, got a different vibe. I try to switch it up in each one. Still a party track, nonetheless. But still some tracks you can play at a party. You know what I'm saying? I got a track called Nardi, Detroit After Dark, and Club Hurricane. Those 3 tracks right there is like the hits of the album, you know, like when it comes to, you know, like getting the party started. But like if anybody's lyrical, like they'll catch another track on the album. Starting with Yep, you know, I'm really spitting on that motherfucker. That's on some lyrical shit. You know, so there's still more to come. Pause. But let's get to Naughty. Shout out to Vonta for doing the video. This for you, baby. Hope you're not working too hard. I'm keeping Holiday 3-1 for you. Let go.
Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, everybody get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty, get naughty. Get naughty, baby girl get naughty, baby girl get naughty. Walking in the club, lady showing love. See me on stage, tell that motherfucker love. Baby girl getting low, talking to the floor. Pick it back up, baby, make that ass roll. Out of control, got me saying roll. Baby twerking on me, girl, you know how it go. In the drop, singing low, take it to the mo. Baby hop on it soon, let the door close. I'm the one that's controls. Take off my clothes, pull out the camera phone. Wanna see you do the pose, put your tune video. Time to make the flick. Going for a thrusters when I'm giving her the dick. Baby girl, you the shit. Girl like a party with. Never bad chick, say fire like an arsonist. Baby, this a hit. Got another party mix. Call me Santa Claus, had to put you on the naughty list. Time to have a party. Time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party. Time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty, get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 naughty. Giving her the business, love it when I'm in it. Been her ass over, that's her favorite position. Give it to her raw, going in the deep. Fucking all night, we ain't about to go to sleep. Vibing to the beat, while I clap her cheeks. Baby girl skirting and she fucking up the sheets. She the beauty, I'm the beast. Eat it like a feast. Sweet cherry pie, baby, let me get a piece. Detroit, that's a dark. Did it in the park, under the stars on the hood of a car. She adventurous, we up in the parking lot. Put up to the job, we was fucking on the clock. Day and after work, we went to the drive-in. Treated like a swimming pool, I'm about to dive in. This a party over here, got you fucking vibing. Grab a naughty girl, yeah, I'm about to slide in. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty, naughty.
Salute everybody.
Get naughty,
For the government podcast.
Get naughty,
Part 2, because the first one got messed up.
get naughty, naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 get naughty, naughty, naughty.
This the new track, I just dropped it. Club Hurricane. Make sure y'all check out the video. It's already uploaded. Club Hurricane.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Got that weed rolled up, pour it up the cup, get towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolled up, pour it up the cup, get towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolled up, pour it up the cup, get towed up in this motherfucking club. Got that weed rolled up,
pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. Rolling up a fatty, chilling with this baddie. Going all night and I got her feeling happy. On the road again, picking up her friends. Turn the music up, now we digging in the bins. Outside the club, baby twerking in the parking lot. Baby D inside the VIP where the bottles pop. On the dance floor, baby girl let the twerk a lot. Got me daydreaming, can't wait till the clothes drop. Non-stop, see the girl pop, watch it percolate and reverberate. To the beat, gotta coordinate. Pop another bottle, chillin' with this model. Baby call me daddy, I'm the one she can follow. Going full throttle, all up in the pussy. Trip professional, baby girl, I'm not a rookie. Straight to the club, fuck a dinner and the movie. Baby girl, show me that she more than a groupie. We roll it up, pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. And we roll it up, pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. And we roll it up, pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. And we roll it up, pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. Smoking weed and sipping liquor, chillin' like a villain. In a minute, I'ma get this to the business. Then I finish, ain't no limits to this whipping. All this money that I flipping with like hating gas, it could get up in my business. Got a bunch of women, smoking and I'm sipping. Beat banging loud, girl, I know that you feel it. DJ turn the dub, got the whole club digging. Baby so fine, got my whole world spinning. See the fashion lights, baby girl looking right. Baby trucking on me, it's a hell of a night. Giving her the pipe by the end of the night. Laser around my neck, girl, you know what I like. This another track, gotta bring the party back. Up in the hood, people asking where the party at. This at my club, baby smoking on the party pack. Got a bunch of lean and some motherfucking cognac. We roll it up, pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. And we roll it up, pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. And we roll it up, pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. And we roll it up, pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. And we roll it up, pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. And we roll it up, pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. And we roll it up, pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. And we roll it up, pour another cup. Getting told up in this motherfucking club. Hurricane, the Style Master. That's that new track called Club Hurricane. All right, next song. Detroit After Dark. New track, Detroit After Dark. We're gonna play this, then we're gonna get up out of here. New exclusives.
Rogue One Production.
Time to make a split, got beat the dirty chick. She the type of girl that I love to party with. Got a nice stand, two down for whatever. Time for a three-way to make the party better. They both let me on the bed, this I gotta see. She both on my dick, that's a sight to see. Other girl with my face like a motorbike. I had them ladies feeling good all through the night. Bend her ass over while her friend grab her cheeks. Hit that dance from the back while she watching me. With a smile on her face and her tongue out. Put it in her mouth quick, watch her go to town. They going back to Pound Town, going hardcore. She looking back at me, hit and saying give her more. Broke the bed, baby, now we fucking on the floor. Have to keep going, then I have to give her more. Detroit stepped the dog where my ladies at. They in the dance floor, watch her throw it back. Take it to the VIP for a private act. After that, baby, let me get inside that. Hey, it's nighttime, it's the right time. The nighttime is the right time. It's nighttime, it's the right time. It's nighttime, it's the right time. Woke up the next day, had to get fresh. Had the ladies in the shower for some hot sex. See them girls listening and they soaking wet. See them kiss each other while I hit one from the back. Now I'm headed to the store, buy a bunch of liquor. Got a bunch of weed, time to buy a bunch of switches. Pre-thing before the club, get our digging on. After that, baby girl, time to get it on. Girl, ass so soft, got me gripping on. While the best friend lips that I'm kissing on. do my damn thing, rockin' like a hurricane. Beat it up the frame, baby, while you scream my name. Watch it be the frame while I get it from the back. After that, relax, then we run it back. Running all up in it like a running back. Detroit got the dog, she be loving that. Detroit got the dog where my ladies at. They do the dance floor, watch it go back. Took it to the VIP for a private yak. After that, baby, let me get a side yak. Nighttime is the right time. 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 Detroit got the door where my ladies at. They go to dance floor, watch it go back. Take it to the VIP for a private yak. After that, baby, let me get a side yak. Nighttime is the right time. 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 All right. Shouts out to everybody coming through. Much love to my goddess Vonta all day. You already know. Don't work too hard, babe. Come back to Holiday 3. You know what I'm saying? You know, shouts out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Nathan. Shout out to Branches. Much love to the goddess K. Yay, smoke weed every day. Shouts out to Low Key. And shouts out to Archangel. You already know what it is. And shouts out to everybody that's going to watch on the playback. It's your man's Hurricane, and it's the Fuck the Government podcast. There. Need a guitar riff for this motherfucker. Shouts out to everybody. Catch you on the next one. Peace. This is the part 2 because the first one got fucked up because YouTube was fucking with my YouTube all fucking day. Like I couldn't even go live, dog. They fucked with my live. But we back. Salute DJ Overtime. What up, though? You might have to watch the playback. But yep, I play my new music. Shouts out to DJ Overtime. You already know what it is. Yep. Much respect. Salute everybody again. And everybody's going to watch on the playback. It's the Fuck the Government podcast, episode 54, part 2. You know what to do. I think there's some shit going on in Davos. I need to catch up on that. I remember I caught Davos like last year. I think last year or the year before last. You know, they're always doing something in January and shit. You know, I want to see what they talking about now. It's a 5-hour fucking video. I'm like, God damn. But it all depends on the topic. I'm not gonna watch it. It all depends on the topic. I need to find out what the fuck they doing with the goddamn world. But still though, 5 hours shit. Gotta sit through 5 hours just to catch a 2-minute clip. Then kiss my ass. You better be talking about something interesting. But somebody's already doing it and they're gonna put out their clips. So I'm gonna just grab a clip off their I need a clip. But anyway, hope all is well. Yep, all is cool. Birthday just passed on the 17th. I'm 38. And I'm celebrating my birthday all year. All month. But I'm celebrating it all year. Shouts out to the Lovely Vonta. Yeah, baby. But anyway, shout out to everybody. And we at the 2-hour mark, 2 hour, 2 minutes. All right. Shouts out to everybody. What I'm about to get back to working on some music. Charge this goddamn phone up and call it a night and get ready to get through this motherfucking storm. It's supposed to be doing some shit around 3 a.m. and it ain't gonna stop till like 1. So as soon as I wake up, it's gonna be storming. And they say like be careful because this shit might knock out power. So I gotta start charging my phone right motherfucking now, just in case some shit start. I'm on hot water duty to make sure my pipes don't fucking freeze. And get it in. I just got bundled up, trying to get warm, work on some music. I got some chicken in the oven, about to eat that. And I'm about to kick back and see what's on the fucking YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And see if I can watch some motherfucking news and see what's popping for the next HHN special report. You know, I think we got some shit in the news, but I gotta keep looking, man. Like most of the shit is the same. I just can't really wait till the Project Bluebeam start. Like, man, come on, man, get this Project Bluebeam shit over with already. Everybody's seeing shit in the sky all over the world. Just get it over with already. Like, people ain't brainwashed enough. But anyway, man, shouts out to everybody. It's the Fuck the Government podcast. We was talking about the shit that went on in the UK, about them trying to look at everybody fucking messages and shit, and the online safety shit with some Ofcom fucking with payment processors, fucking with people's livelihoods. And we talked about CERN, and we talked about what the government doing with ICE, how they grabbed the innocent guy for no reason. So yeah, shit crazy. Shit is crazy. But shout out to everybody. It's fuck the government. We out. Peace.